Yo, welcome everybody. We got a pretty special race today. Telmiran versus Smerc, and winners for this game will actually go forward to the brackets in the main tournament. Our race or our tourney mode today is going to be cross hunt, so it's going to be a bit of entrance shuffle. I'm Walter, and I'm joined with my Papa Nilsson Alex. No, I still can't say that with a straight face. How's it going, dude?
It's going pretty good. How are you doing, Walter? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super hyped. I actually haven't seen too many of the cross hunts so far, but it's an interesting mode. It's a nice spin on the normal like cross world entrance shuffle.
Yeah, I feel like this mode. I was like a little bit against it in the beginning, but during the qualifiers, that was like the first time I played it, and I started to enjoy it. And now during the main tournament, it actually became my favorite mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's basically it's nice because it's basically you get to choose which dungeons you pick, or like normally in a cross world like 7 open, you have to almost full clear everything anyways. So it's just nice to just have some more options on like on what dungeons to do.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is that you don't really need to think about picking up crystals or pendants unless it's like dream pendant or like 5-6 crystals. So it's quite enjoyable. It's just like basically a bust hunt in the end.
Yeah.
So we start off with different starts from both of the runners, Link's House and Sank starts. Sank is in Lost Woods, I think. And
yeah,
we got small key to Thieves Town in Link's House.
And Smirk getting bombs right away from the forest here. It's actually pretty nice because you can get back escape right away, and just sometimes early game in entrance it can be kind of awkward sometimes to get bombs.
Yeah, unless you feel like you want to farm the 50-50 bushes.
Ooh, and we got Cackwell here in the fairy, what I usually call the useless fairy, but no bombs for Telmiran so far unless he gets bailed out here. So he might have. Oh, no, he got bombs. Nice.
That is like the worst part. Like whenever you enter here and you find the Cackwell and you don't. Oh baby.
Ooh.
That is quite the start of Telmiran.
Yeah, good thing there were bombs there, because it could have actually taken quite a while to get back to that otherwise.
Yeah, I don't think you prioritize going back to useless fairy for one item. So here's the fun fight between these two runners. So the reason why we are like tied right now and the winner goes to brackets because Telmiran managed to beat Kutusi twice, I think, and Smerc took one win from Telmiran, but also lost to Kutusi.
I see.
So that's why they're tied at the moment. Both of them lost to Killer App, which destroyed the group with like 5-1, because Kutusi is the only one that managed to win over Killer App in this group.
Yeah, that's a tough opponent. So it's basically winner takes it all today.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like not biased towards anybody. Like I am the dad of Smerc, after all, and I'm a teammate of Telmiran, so it's just like I cannot be biased here.
Yeah, you're biased against both people, so it evens out.
Yeah. I feel like this is an interesting routing choice from Smerc. We're just gonna ignore Kakariko for a while. Like who needs to do CAC, right?
I mean, I kind of like this. If you have options, like you might also go for it, and then maybe you get some good items before you actually enter CAC. As long as he doesn't like go super far out of the way and like start isolating single entrances, I think this is super fine.
I feel like it's more okay to go towards Agina's cave, even though you will isolate one entrance without the glove. But that's rather that than going all the way to Ice Road Cave.
I like doing what Smirk is doing right now, but then like instead of heading over to Ice Road Cave, you just sequence break the water stuff instead.
Yeah. Don't die, Smirk.
Cause yeah, like Hobo, you get one guaranteed item, and then you can jump into the Lake Hylia Island, get another entrance out of the way. And it looks like he's going for it here as well.
Yeah, so Smirk likes to clown like I normally do, and do like I used to like last year I did damn into Hobo in every mode I played. And Smirk I've started to do it as well.
I think in entrance, I think it's a super valid play.
Yeah, I feel like this is it doesn't really hurt that much. Okay, good. So I have a small key on where Lumberjack normally is, but we have the Thieves drop down, and we don't know if that small key is gonna be required or not.
Yeah, most likely it won't be required, but you never know. Like, I mean, even if it's a like say Swamp Palace small key, you don't necessarily need to beat Swamp Palace in this mode.
Oh, that's huge for Telmiran. So Smirk never went to Saha, like this area, and he dropped down to like back of escape, so he doesn't have Mirror or Fire Rod yet.
Yeah, that's some pretty good pickups early game. Mirror, Hammer, like super good early game. Fire Rod also very nice to have a fire source overall.
I feel like okay, sequence broken glove at the moment. The flipper lock at the moment.
So this is why I like this start, because it might take a long time before Telmiran goes for that check.
Yeah. I was gonna say this whole thing with the mirror. I rather have mirror instead of early Moon Pearl. I might be one of you, but like in entrance, I'd rather have mirror early instead of Moon Pearl.
Yeah, I can see that. And looks like Smirk is going for the Saha checks here. So he's going to get his mirror and fire rod as well. Probably won't wait too long until he gets his hammer at Useless Fairy as well.
Can't see. He's gonna check the drop downs here, I think, at the castle. And then get his hammer, hopefully.
Yeah, makes sense. Having that glove, he most likely will head over there.
But we do have a very early, what is it called now again? Hera small key. So we already have access whenever we find Hera with that fire rod.
Do you think we're gonna get Hera in Kakariko?
Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, nice
okay, early. Dude, why can't I get entrance seats like this?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Why do I like? Why?
Basically, have like all the good starting items in an entrance seat. Like only Moon Pearl missing, but I mean Moon Pearl. It's kind of fun not to have Moon Pearl early in an entrance seat, right?
I mean, I like not having Moon Pearl for a while, like the whole like an hour or something, and then you'd be like, where did I last locate this thing?
But we do okay, if you get early booze, you kind of want early sword as well, right?
Yeah. Did we see the drop down at the castle? Because I didn't really pay attention.
Probably, but I don't remember, so it was probably nothing important. It wasn't Ganon, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't seen Ganon yet, and we've seen most of the drop downs, so we're gonna see the last one here at the bats. So we might have a vanilla Ganon at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Bat and Pyramid is the only one we haven't seen.
Tell me if you don't spin for a clunk, I'm gonna be sad.
Oh, rip. It's a little bit dangerous to do that bomb jump, especially when you have boots, you know, because boots can kind of mess that up a bit.
Okay, so Smercjd is holding off Kakariko still, so he's not gonna get those boots for a while. I mean, it's not a big loss to not have the boots early, but I would still rather have my boots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be like, maybe he goes to Eastern area before heading to CAC, but I don't see him putting off CAC for much longer than that. The Moldarm's not playing nice here with the bombs.
Come on, give Smercjd a break, Moldorm, please. Nice half magic.
Yeah.
This C is just free.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to look like it. And we get another cave here in CAC, which gives another 5 items. Like, we're finding all of the good caves early on here. Hookshot cave as well. That's, I mean, only 1 item for now, but...
I mean, the fun part is if we just find... what is it called now that you want in here?
The hookshot? And the first chest?
Exactly. Sorry, I
They find it. They find an early thieves town here. This is right next to Lake Hylia. We don't have the big key, but we actually do already have the small key and the hammer. So whenever they get the big key for this, it's gonna be like a super free full clear dungeon.
It's not gonna be scary to do it because you will not think about, oh my god, I'm gonna last a big chest.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, in a mode like, okay, just speaking about.
Oh, there's hookshot. Okay, nice. So actually, it's gonna be super nice for Smercjd, putting off CAC for a little bit. Like, sure, you get boots like a few minutes later, but he's not gonna isolate as many items in Kakariko.
I'm a little bit upset. They're like 11 minutes into the seed, and they have like every good item except sword or something. Like, what is this? Then again, I am the one to blame because I rolled the seeds. So.
Can you, next time I do an entrance seed, please roll that one too?
We have a Vanilla Ganon today. And yes, I can do that, Walter. Don't play on ladder because I can't roll those on ladder.
Can or won't?
I mean, I can't. Physically impossible.
God damn. Alright, so Telmiran is out of Kakariko. Got a couple of good stuff. And he has quite a few connectors as well here that he could end his route with.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to Eastern. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, this early and you already got a lot of good stuff. I don't think our runner's going to be too excited about doing that.
I kind of like what Smercjd is doing. He's a little bit aggressive and just starts like dip down in Hyrule Castle. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, they even already have the small key as well, so everything down here is in logic.
Oh yeah, I was looking at Telmiran's tracker and he doesn't have it, but Smercjd picked it up somewhere. I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, it was... I think it was a minimal alarm cave.
Absolute nothing in Hyrule Castle, but that's a different story. We don't think about that. You don't ever have to think about this, so that's quite nice.
Yeah,
okay,
there's our flippers for glove in logic now. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting where the last exit here in High Castle leads to, because that is something that definitely could put Smirk on a bit of a sidetracking Kekriko for a bit longer.
Yeah, and it looks like we're just gonna ignore
Oh,
the
yeah.
boots for a while.
Yeah, and he has hook shots, so he could do like almost all of Death Mountain before heading to Kek now.
I mean, it might not be too bad. I mean, sure, you would like to have the boots, right? But it's not like it's not like you're gonna lose a race because you don't have boots that early as Telmiran had.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of Death Mountain, looks like Telmiran is gonna join him up here.
Connector for connector.
So Telmiran is only gonna do East Death Mountain here, because not having the hookshot yet.
Unless he follows the other connector.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that might be a way he gets in. No, I guess it's locked by mitts, right? So he won't be able to grab that one, that connector.
Okay, so Granny connector leads to up on the castle. Oh, we find a hype cave. That is a solid trash hype cave. I don't even understand why we still call it like for a hype cave.
It's hype cave because you get 4 chances in a row to do chest turns, which is kind of hype.
Oh, we find a dam up here in Spiral Cave entrance. I feel sad for Smirk. He's doing all this walking when he could have had boots. Oh, we find GT.
Ooh, and he's not gonna dip it.
He's probably gonna do it afterward.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna drop down from above here. I mean, having all of the items that he has right now, he could actually do quite a lot in Gennis Tower.
Yeah, do you want to do a lot of with the equipment job? That's the main question.
Probably not, but I mean, you don't want to go all the way to ice armors, that's for sure. That's kind of rough.
Maybe he gets like a bow right here in the Super Bunny Cave, and he wants to do ice armors afterwards. Oh well, we got mitts.
Okay. I don't even know what to say about the seed anymore. At this point, I'm hoping for Moon Pro to be go mode because it's looking like it.
This might be the most ridiculous cross hunt seed I've seen. Like, we're 16 minutes in, and we already have mitts, hookshot, hammer, fire rod, mirror.
Yeah, and funnily enough, like, we don't have a lot of keys. Like, a couple of small keys, sure, but not like it. You could almost be surprised to learn that this is a key sanity mode at this point.
Just like a regular open mode. Oh, we find ice. Do you want to do ice palace right now, Smirk? Zero small keys, no real weapon except hammer.
Yeah, I mean you go into Gennis Tower before Ice Palace, that's for sure.
I sure hope so.
We got some bunny action for Telmiran heading into Dark World. This is a pretty okay location for him to enter Dark World in. He's going to be able to use his mirror on quite a few locations.
Almost forgetting Bonk Rocks here. Oh, look at that. A useless mountain start. So saving the old man might be good for like getting the item, but the starting point is not the best one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe back of Old Man is really good.
So we found Misery Mire in the, what's it called now again? Dark Sanctuary?
Yeah.
do you wonder how long Telmiran will like body walk for?
I mean, I would imagine that he goes like through outcast and then like down to the mirror spots at the very least. Because having this early mirror, like I feel like you get a connector here, you kind of have to do that. Otherwise, you could be isolating a Moon Pearl for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just more like curious because I don't like if I remember Telmiran, he doesn't like to body walk that much normally, but maybe changes his mind now that he's playing brackets. Well, playing
Yeah.
a game against for brackets. Big key to okay, maybe you go to Ice Palace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and another big key. Swan. Okay. So both Ice Palace and Swamp Palace big keys.
Mm-hmm. I would be tempted to go into Ice Palace, but it's awkward without a sword.
I mean, maybe you get a sword right here in GT.
Mm-hmm. If Smerc had gone to Kakariko and had that half magic, it would make Ice Palace so much better.
We have a nice shovel, Desert Palace small key.
Okay, we know where Desert Palace is.
Red Boomerang and the Harpies. But yeah, like, if I had half magic that Telmiran got, I would 100% go and just do Ice. Because that's more like safe doing it. This, however, is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I was about to say, Smercjd, you just got a boomerang, you gotta use it.
The question is, I can't see Smercjd actually trying to do ice armors, right?
You save all of your magic, and then you can get down like what, one, maybe two of the armors, and then you have to do the rest with the hammer, unless you do boomerang strats on armors. But
no.
I mean, it's a long time investment, and for potential nothing. Especially like you do that fight and then you end up dying. Ooh, okay, Mario Big Key, that's nice.
Powder, that's also nice.
Yeah, we're getting some good, like potential good stuff, but at least a couple of safeties here.
I mean, right now I don't know which one of these two that actually have a better route. I mean, one of them are missing like 2 gloves and a hookshot, and the other one is missing out of the boots.
Yeah. I mean, Smerc is definitely going to CAC. That, like, there's no question about that.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, he will. It's just a question of when. But like Telmiran, he might not. Like, I think it's less likely Telmiran does all the stuff that Smerc did for good items early. I mean, he at least will get his hookshot here in F-Sound. And I would imagine that like Telmiran does like maybe mirror and does the flipper stuff after this, because his bunny route is over. So that would actually give him the gloves as well. He won't be having mitts.
Enjoy your ice armors fight with hammer.
Yeah.
Well, he got a halfway good start.
Yeah, the thing is, if you want to do this fast, you're gonna have to risk taking damage, which Smerc is doing right now. But you can't keep that up for long, and then you're gonna have to play super safe. And like that's this is where the boomerang comes in.
Are we actually gonna do boomerang strats now? This is gonna take like half a decade to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is not worth it.
No, like it definitely isn't. Especially like. Have a somewhat okay route up to Death Mountain, and you're gonna come back here anyways for like Ice Palace, stuff like that. Like this is gonna take quite a while. If anyone wants to go like make coffee or something like that, this would be the time to do it. because Smirk will definitely be still on this fight. Alright, Telmiran didn't actually go into Thieves Town. Like,
Nah,
he
he
checked
ran
the
down.
Dark World.
Yeah, I did right down to like swamp entrance instead.
Mm-hmm.
But he will get his glove now.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, since we're just gonna watch Telmiran do what Smirk have done, and Smirk is taking his long ass time with ISR, let's go follow the runners.
At least Smirk is doing the stun lock strat here. That's that makes the fight a lot safer. Okay, he's switching over to hammer now, getting a little bit impatient.
I mean,
He might switch back to like, unless he finds a good like rhythm with the hammer on the last Armos here, he might go back for the boomerang. But he's gonna, it looks like he's gonna...
I would probably switch now since you're so close.
Yeah. I think he's gonna try hammering. Maybe if it takes one more hit, he switches. He's 3 hits away from dying. Okay, now...
Yep. So how many boomerang hits is it now, Ian?
I think it's like maybe 52 or 46 or something. Something along that line, I think.
Telmiran, if you only checked Hylia Island, like the entrance, you would have that glove to lift the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, he was swimming right past it. I'm surprised he didn't check it.
Tell me, what are you doing, my friend? Oh, you want rupees for Sora.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be rupees in that cave.
Well, Smercjd managed to kill Ice Armors after like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we got our first Triforce piece at least.
Yeah. It's definitely a thing.
Let me see if I can do this real fast. Since he did that all by, like, he was real, like, let's see, can I find the thing I'm looking for? Good job, Smercjd.
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day you get to see a boomerang Ice Armors.
Yeah, especially in a race that has everything on the line as well, for both runners. Well, now we're going back to Ice Rod Cave area and lift the rock.
Yep. And Smirk is probably gonna head over to East F Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's more or less the only thing he has left up here.
Hera, we can actually... Nah, Telmiran cannot beat Hera. I was gonna say he can do it, but he doesn't have the hook shot.
The hook shot, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But I would assume we will see the basement at least. Like early Fire Rod, super early is Hera's Moloch-key. Kind of have to do it, right?
Yeah, I think you definitely do it.
See, there's the Sora money. Desert Palace. At least we know where the back of Desert is whenever we find the big key, if we even find the big key.
Yep.
Telmiran.
Ooh, Telmiran. This is sketch as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rough. If you don't have like a boomerang or a sword at that point, you're kind of done for.
Quake. We have Quake, but we cannot lift the we cannot open up TR because we don't have Moon Pearl or a sword. I was gonna say, do Smirk remember that the GT is open, but it looks like he remembers.
Oh, I actually didn't know GT was open in this game mode.
That's like one of the nice perks with this mode, that GT is open. But there's like never anything behind GT in this mode, so. Two brothers connector that we cannot check because we cannot bonk or use bombs.
I mean, if he had boots, he could have done like a what's it called, a bunny walk, or
yeah,
like the super bunny, and then dashed into the wall. Big Key Desert. Okay, that's a good find.
Yeah, because Telmiran haven't beaten the mountain yet, so that's actually good for Telmiran. Well, Smercjd have done everything on the mountain except the being able to open up TR.
Yep.
How with that desert?
Yeah, unfortunately, he has not picked up the small key yet.
We don't need no stinky small key, right? Found Myers shed here.
Yeah, and he went for the super bunny here.
Small key to ice. I wonder when Telmiran goes up to the mountain, if he decides to do ice pellets.
Yeah. I mean, if he does Gannis Tower first, he'll get the big key as well. I think at that point you probably jump it. But it depends on how comfortable you feel doing Swordblast Ice Palace. So it varies. It's a subjective question, you know?
Yeah.
Right, so we have 31 minutes, no Kakariko for Smercjd. Do you think we get 40 minutes before CAC?
It depends on where. I don't remember where you get dropped out here, so from Spiral Cave. Because that's what Telmiran did, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
You know,
if it does like Skullwoods before CAC, then maybe.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it did Skullwoods before. It feels like Smercjd is very, like, a little bit aggressive, maybe? I don't know if you can call it aggressive, maybe, but... Nah, this feels like we're going to Kakariko.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's going this hard for it. Like, he's not even checking the, like, the curiosity shop and stuff like that before CAC. But, I mean, it's gonna pay off.
Or maybe just, like, go through all of Village of Outcasts.
No, there's no way you skip CAC at this point.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'm not sure, but there's no way I would do it.
I mean, look where he's going.
It looks like he's skipping where. Oh my god. Smercjd might be my new hero. He's completely skipping. Well, we might get a plus 40-minute Kakariko now.
I feel like Smercjd is definitely taking the whole thing, like, clowning to a whole new level, and I like it.
Yeah. I mean, before, I think it made a lot more sense that he's skipping CAC. But I mean, he might just beeline down to K45, and then he'll check the spot, and then he just walks up to CAC from there.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, we get to see more stuff in Hookshot K at least.
Yeah, I mean, if he follows this connector, that takes him to... Doesn't that take him to CAC?
I don't remember where this connector went, to be honest.
I think this connector leads into CAC.
Are we actually gonna follow it?
And speaking of Hookshot Cave, Telmiran is just about to find his hookshot.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, when you're telling me, I don't think you feel behind, right? Because you just got your shots. Because you have done so much other things.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
so early for an entrance that I don't think you feel behind no matter what so far.
Oh, well,
like,
we're
there's
skipping
so much...
catch.
Dude, are you kidding me?
We're skipping Kakariko.
There's no way.
Smercjd, what are you doing, my friend?
It's
Smercjd.
spicy.
I mean, I like it, but also, like, we know where boots are, and I want to see Smercjd go fast.
I guess actually Smercjd does very well know that he doesn't know that he has another fast way into Dark World. So he might... Okay. Never mind. I was about to say maybe he just wants to check the mirror locations first, but he's going into Eastern before even checking CAC.
I mean, it's a choice.
It's a thing. It's a choice, that's for sure.
I don't know if I would. Oh, there's a lamp.
Oh, and sword in back of Skullwoods. That's a pretty good location to find a sword.
Wait, where was Skullwoods now again?
It's where Telmiran is.
Okay, good answer.
It's objectively true.
Well, the lamp is good from Eastern. I wouldn't say it's an early lamp. I still love lamp in this game.
Lamp is nice, especially like Smercjd doesn't have a sword yet as well.
I mean, just use
Gives
fire
a lot
rod,
of extra
please.
value.
You have like 9,000 keys and a fire rod. And half magic, just use it.
Yeah, we definitely don't need that key, but sometimes it's easy to forget things when like there's so much things happening at the same time in entrance, so sometimes you just pick stuff up just to be sure.
Notice Myers small key.
Taking a couple of hits here. Does have
use your fire rod, please.
Yeah, it does have half magic.
And burn that moth down. Burn him.
Nice.
That's Telmiran's first Triforce piece as well. Smercjd is the one from what is it called now? Ice Armors.
Yeah, and we have actually the option of getting quite a few Triforce pieces so far. I mean, we could get the Hera one by sequence breaking it.
Yeah.
We have the big key for Desert, so that's another Triforce piece.
We can do
and
Ice
then like
Palace.
Yeah, Ice Palace is another one, yeah, for sure, and that's fully in logic.
I feel like Smercjd is done checking. Well, maybe not.
No, he's going for K45 definitely before CAC, that's for sure. Oh, look, Telmira fell.
Oh no, but it's the wrong way. Like the wrong way to do it. So.
I mean, that just means that he's serious about this game.
Well.
Otherwise, he definitely would have bonked in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a save and quit, because he already did all of the mirror stuff here.
How did Smercjd end up on the mountain?
He went, I think it was an not Aga, but Castle Tower exit.
Ah, right. Castle Tower. By the way, Walter, the whole skipping CAC for 40 minutes looks like it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, we're going for 50 minutes, right?
I mean, who even needs boots, anyways? We don't
see, Flippers now is gonna skip CAC for even longer. Even though one of these connectors are also going to CAC.
He's just gonna do all the water checks, right?
Yeah, he's gonna check all of these connectors, see that one of them is Kakariko, and then it's just gonna skip CAC for even longer.
mean, I have to say, I like the commitment for Smercjd.
I mean, the only really thing that he's missing from CAC is the boots, and it is nice to have the boots, but it's not something that's detrimental right now.
No, but the longer you skip out on the boots, the more time you lose, right?
That's for sure, yeah. But it's not like making him miss any important items at the moment. It's only like making his movement a little bit slower.
But I do wonder where this Moon Pearl is going to show up. Ice Palace?
Ice Palace is definitely a good bet.
Yeah, sorry, Smercjd. You don't have the magic to Spike Cave.
Yeah. And that where was the half magic? It must have been in CAC, right?
Yeah, it wasn't CAC. It was like, I think it was like in the back of Tavern, I think.
Yeah, back of Tavern, right?
I feel like Smercjd has the knits, right? But Telmiran has the boots. I like the combo here. One of the two runners is missing out on one of the other things.
Yep. So I don't remember. I want to say that Smercjd didn't do this dark room here. That Telmiran's going for.
He skipped it. Oh, we're doing TR now? Let's go.
Yeah. So we don't have the big key, but we can go
to change jumps.
Like, yeah. So that's would give us like 3 items if he checks the lava chest here. Which I think if you go in this, like, you definitely do it. In a normal like key sanity, you don't do it, but in entrance, you definitely check this.
Yeah.
And good choice of not trying to grab that key right away. You don't need it right now.
Like a big key to pod.
Alright, that's nice.
Oh, okay, so this is how Telmiran ends up here. So he will get the stuff that he, Smercjd had, so that's good for Telmiran. He might, hopefully for Telmiran, he does the whole GT thing before Ice.
Yeah, I think, like, at least you go to Random Room before Ice Palace. Maybe you skip. He does have a sword though, so he might go for Ice Armors as well.
Yeah, and he has Blue Cane as well, and half magic.
Oh,
so
yeah. Okay, then you definitely go for Ice Armors. That's true.
He's not gonna spend like 5 minutes on Ice Armors.
Yep. Fun fact: Blue Cane with half magic is actually slightly faster to do Ice Armors than Red Boomerang.
Feels like Telmiran right now might... No, I'm not gonna say it has the better route, but it feels like it's paying off more for him right now. But just because the advantage of like being able to move faster. Oh baby, we're doing Spike Cave.
Yeah, this is he's gonna make it. But it's a little bit tight at least.
All that. Okay, maybe we go to do Kakarika now.
Nah, Mountain Cave, hell yeah. Unfortunately, this. I mean, good for Smercjd. This is gonna lock him out actually, because now he doesn't have much but CAC from here, right?
Well.
Oh no, he's changing his mind.
Where are we going now, though?
We're going to do maybe, I don't know, flipper stuff?
What was back here? Oh, bat, magic.
Oh yeah, magic bat, right?
So maybe he saves and quits afterwards and checks the old man entrance, like the back of the old man.
Yeah, the back of the old man. It's gonna take him to like Meyer or something, and then he's gonna be skipping CAC for another 10 minutes.
Okay, we're not saving quitting. Okay, that's good. I would probably just save and quit because it's probably faster than walking out.
Yeah, definitely faster.
Oh yeah, we're not. Oh, yep, we're not going to catch.
Yeah, we go. I think this is probably flipper stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna turn into mushroom.
Yeah, magic bat first. Okay. Oh yeah, mushroom. I mean.
Oh god, Smercjd.
And that Telmiran is doing Ganis Tower here before Ice Palace.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for Telmiran. The weird part, like it's gonna be weird anyways because you don't have Smercjd, right? But you're gonna have to route Ice Palace really stupid because Telmiran doesn't have a small key for ice.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have to do ice when you find ice here. You have big key. You can't clear the dungeon.
Yeah, I think I would 100% go into ice here.
Maybe that 50-minute Kakariko will happen, Walter.
Dude, at this point, I'm hoping for plus 1 hour.
Might we not doing? Okay, we might go back, right? After you done Sora.
Dude, we've been saying you might go to CAC for like 40 minutes, so anything could happen at this point.
This is fun. This is the quality you need for a restream. The way Smercjd is routing across hunt.
But it's good, you know, if you route in a way where your opponent can never guess what you're gonna do, then they can metagame you.
I feel like Smercjd is metagaming himself at this point.
Maybe a little bit.
And now we're gonna swim back to Desert and open the left side, right side. I guess it is the right side of Desert.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this walkout is painful.
Mm-hmm. Telmiran, please.
Yeah.
Telmiran, what do you do?
That's
okay. He's okay.
yeah. He was waiting for them to jump in at him, but the spin at the beginning just made that wait quite a bit longer than it needed to be.
Yeah, when you were like standing still, I was like, did you controller die or something?
Nice fight. There. It's nice to have half magic.
That's my like favorite safety. Like I always like I don't care. I love mine.
Yeah, I mean it's so much better now without the lag, right?
Yeah.
So like that was just a massive upgrade for the Blue Cane.
It's actually a good item now. There's more value to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing has paid off Smercjd here. This checks he's been doing. Because right side Desert had nothing as well. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, rip. No plus 50-minute CAC.
Well, at least we were close enough, right?
Yeah.
I wonder when Smercjd gets those boots later, how much he's kicking himself.
Yeah, if you were 50 minutes into like a cross hunt seed and you found boots in CAC, how would that make you feel?
I would forfeit. I would just straight up do the whole FF. Like, there's no way.
I think it feels a lot worse than it actually is. Like, he definitely missed some time with doing all of this traversion without them. But like, if you look at what our opponent, like our two runners, have done so far, like Smercjd is in a pretty good spot.
He's in a good spot, but he's just like gonna have to clean up stuff that Telmiran have done with the boots. It's not that like that's gonna take forever, but there's been some oopsies for Smercjd. I was gonna say, maybe he follows another connector now, so he doesn't get the boots. I guess the good part for these two runners, at least, that even like the climb for GT is worth even more in this seed. Like, sure, you get like a Triforce piece, but you actually need to do it for Gano as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like you're just gonna end up mirroring when, or like saving quitting when you get that Triforce piece.
But wait, so is there a Triforce piece at top of GT as well?
Yeah, in the Modern 2 chest.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you had to do this, Telmiran. Okay, never mind. Okay, Smercjd, are we happy? Boots?
And he's not slashing or anything. I guess he doesn't have a sword, but you can still do the rage slash without the sword.
No, Walter, we cannot do that in this community anymore, because then the people will think you're cheating.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, Smercjd seems like a very like zen dude, in my opinion.
I don't feel like Smercjd
I think if
raged a
anything,
lot.
I think he was just laughing when he saw that.
He definitely knows that. He probably knows that Telmiran have had those for a while.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Another pot small. We need a few. Well, okay. Based on Telmiran's tracker, he has 5 of those, so we can actually full clear the dungeon. We don't need that stinky 6th key. Do you remember the good old days, Walter, when we didn't have Icebreak and we had to do this every single time in Ice Palace?
I don't know if I would classify that as the good old days, but I mean, it definitely was helpful for practicing NMG at least.
See? The good old days. To be honest, it is important to still remember your Ice Palace bomb jump.
Yeah.
Telmiran.
Yeah, I mean, I think even with Icebreaker, it's still one of the most important bomb jumps in the game.
Oh, Smercjd's gonna bomb jump. Nope, never mind.
Both of them taking the wrong kind of fall.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed right now. Not living up to the meme.
Oh.
Okay, so Telmiran's gonna clean up ice, and then they will have the opportunity to clear out desert as well.
Yeah. And I think you definitely do desert at this point, right? There's no way of, like, there's no reason to wait with it.
Yeah, you'll get your Triforce piece there, because that will be piece number 4 as well.
Yeah, you only get a Triforce piece, but it's still worth it, because, like, it's never really going to be much faster anyways. You have half magic and fire rod, so, like, boss fight is going to be fast. You have boots to get to the boss fight quickly.
Yeah, and always the whole thing about, like, you need Triforce piece. Just, like, don't think about, oh, I'm gonna save this for later. There's, like, literally no point in a mode like this when you don't know where your opponent is. Did we see this earlier?
I
Blind
don't
shots?
think so. Or I don't remember seeing it at least.
I don't think anybody has been to like the desert area in the seed. Oh, there's a bow.
That's a nice pickup. We can't do much with
Ooh.
that bow yet, but it's nice to have.
Nice.
As soon as we get, or I guess we do have pot big key. We don't know where pot is yet though. And as soon as we get the Easter big key, that's another Triforce piece as well that it opens up.
Oh, nice flute for Telmiran.
Yeah, and he just got his mitts, so opens up Meyer area as well.
We got a dip swamp. A small key to this dungeon. Will that show up?
Oh.
It was a small key at least.
Damn.
Oh, big key to Hera.
All right. I mean,
Vanilla Moon Pearl anyway.
nice to have before you claim. And yeah, I mean, grabbing that big chest was in logic, so that puts Vanilla Moon Pearl potential definitely in logic, so.
Okay, Smirk, you're up on a mountain. Let's go and do ice. Because that's definitely where you need to go at this point.
Yeah, still gonna be swordless, but at least now you have half magic.
Oh yeah, where was the first sword Telmiran got?
In back of Skullwoods, which is like flute spot 5 over at Eastern area.
Yeah, that's nasty. Smirk will not get that for a while. Maybe when he gets the flute.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna get flute in here, so that probably leads him to it. But I think I don't know. I would probably check Meyer with the flute before heading there, but after that, I mean, it's very easy to check. I think Telmiran is just gonna spam fire out here. He lines them up pretty nicely. It's actually a little bit better to hit him towards the left side if you're using Fire Rod, but he's making a really fast fight here no matter what. It's a green pennant. We know where Saha is as well, so actually getting an item from the boss here as well, kind of, in that sense. So let's see, the only items we got out of ice was big key for Hera and the flute. I think some pod small keys as well.
And a master sword.
And oh yeah, right, master sword.
So Smirk will get his first sword. If he can bump jump.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had like the position earlier.
It's hard to tell. I'm not used with his sprite. I usually use the top of the head as my visual cue. It changes with different sprites.
Oh, come on, Smirk, you can do it. If he does,
he has the big key. He has the big key, so he can skip. But it's gonna be awkward without the cane, though.
How the fuck do you route the dungeon without the cane so you can beat the boss?
You have to do it the vanilla way.
I don't know how to route this dungeon like the vanilla way, so.
But having the small keys is still gonna make the routing a little bit better. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try like maybe 1 or 2 more times with the bomb jump, because he does have the powder, so he could like quickly fill up his health afterwards.
Here comes Desert. I mean,
Yeah,
we
if I
all
had
know
one...
that.
Oh, go ahead.
We know that Rio's gonna get a Triforce piece here. There's nothing on the boss.
Yeah, I would say that's maybe my one complaint about this mode. They have a similar mode on ladder, but instead of getting a Triforce piece from the boss, it's like instead of getting crystals and pendants, it's a Triforce piece. So that way, it's still an item on the boss.
Yeah.
Which it makes the routing decision quite a bit different.
We're like an hour into the seed and we still don't have a Moon Pearl, but we have a lot of stuff.
I mean, at this point, do we even need a Moon Pearl?
I don't.
We might not need a Moon Pearl in this seed, actually.
This could be one of those few rare seeds where you
like
don't need
you
it.
could sequence break some dungeons in the Dark World with doing a bunny revival. Honestly, that could be enough. We don't have enough information yet, but with the having Mitts and Flute as well, you have entire like almost mire area and desert area as well to check. I mean, Telmiran is up in 4 Triforce pieces already.
Yeah, you can get one more at the moment.
Yep.
So he's definitely taking a lead in Triforce pieces, but like item-wise, there's not a big difference at the moment.
Yeah.
Hopefully, whenever Smercjd finds Hera, he doesn't skip the basement, because that's where the Desert Pal's big key is. Oh, this is a good routing for Telmiran. He can turn in the green pendant now from Ice Palace.
Empty span.
Spänn!
Shoutouts to Palmenkot.
Yeah. Alright, so where is Telmiran's gonna head from here?
Probably gonna check the King's Tomb.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised he does that now. Okay, he's doing back of.
Wait, what happened to Smercjd? Did we die?
No, I think he mirrored. Because he has full health.
Oh, did he mirror to set up the bomb jump?
Let me double check. He was. Yeah, he mirrored on purpose. I think he realized that he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't know the vanilla way of routing this. So he's gonna do this one more time, and this time going for the bomb jump, I imagine. Because he stood still in like the big ice room for a while, and then he switched to the mirror and decided to redo the dungeon. At this point, I probably would not have gone back in. Because he only has the boss left, which has a Triforce piece, so he could wait with this until he comes back with the cane or something like that.
Yeah, whenever he has Desert Pal's big.
Yeah, and I mean he has flute as well, so it's always going to be quick to get up to the mountain.
I feel like at this point, Telmiran definitely has a lead. Mostly because of this whole Ice Palace thing, and also the small accident with not accident, but like the slow kill on like ice armors for Smercjd as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has caught up on all of the early stuff that Smercjd got.
Yeah.
More or less. So at this point, he's definitely a bit ahead, I think. But it's still early enough that like. In entrance, things can switch so quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised that... Where's Telmiran going, by the way? Did we have something down here?
Shovel.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot that we picked up shovel somewhere. Was it GT, right?
GT, yeah. Right, so Smercjd back down here, and he's gonna take care of the boss fight. He's gonna go with fire rod shots as well. So if you hit the cold stare from the right, like shooting to the left, and I think down upwards, shooting down, it's actually easier to get splash damage. So if you want to go for like a pure fire rod strat against cold stare, it's actually faster or like more safe to hit him towards the left side of the room. And was that Past Darkness and Mr. Meyer for our red crystals?
Yep, sure was.
And another Quake to open up one of these overworld areas, but still no Moon Pearl.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that Telmiran went here first, instead of like, you know, clearing up your Hera, for example. To just have that out of the way, just in case for Moon Pearl.
Yeah. Yeah, with Flute heading to Hera would have been really fast. We got a cheeky little shovel dash from Smercjd.
Oh, this... Okay, so his bow, Telmiran's bow that he's missing out on is really close to him, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, that was...
It's like the
He's actually gonna get it here, though, right? Like, he's not gonna get it in this dungeon, or he might get a bow in this dungeon too. But whenever he like mirrors and does like the rest of the desert area, he's gonna get that bow.
Yeah. But Smercjd will be able to finish this in one shot. Based on if he actually goes to my area, which I assume he will do.
I mean, I'm kind of done with assuming what Smercjd is gonna do. I'm just in for the ride at this point.
I'm just gonna sing through timers. It pissed me off.
Ooh, big key for GT and Pod.
I mean,
That's definitely a required item.
Yeah, we need to climb, that's for sure. Not only because of the whole situation with the Triforce piece, but then Ganon is vanilla.
Yep.
I would probably just go and... we don't have any small keys for GT, never mind. Oh, never mind.
You were saying?
I jinxed it.
I mean, asking you shall receive, right? Yeah, and Smercjd is heading over here as well, so he's gonna be able to take care of Pod. And he's actually picking out the mirror first here. This is what I thought Telmiran would do, like check the desert locations first, or like at least on his way.
Have we found all the dungeons? Yeah, we have, right?
Yeah, I guess we have.
Oh, there's Caves Mario.
All right, that is like. Are we almost in go mode at this point? Like, okay, so Telmiran can get one more. He's gonna be able to get one piece from here, one from GT, one from Hera. And one from Meyer he can get as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't have Moon Pearl right quite yet, so he needs like Death Warp inside of Meyer.
Yeah. I'm just thinking out loud, like
We need
Or
like...
actually, what happens if you jump in as a bunny against Ganon? Can you beat him without the Moon Pearl?
I don't think you can beat him without the Moon Pearl.
God damn.
Yeah, I think we need a Moon Pearl in this seed.
There's probably a way you can get around that, but it's probably niche enough that most people either don't know about it or don't like ever tried it before.
We need to ask Kern to do it blindfolded as well.
Mm-hmm. Doing this game blindfolded is more than just stupid, it's crazy.
This is where Smercjd will save some time on Telmiran. He will not have to mimic clip. And also he doesn't have to double dip the dungeon.
Yeah. At least if you like, yeah, mimic clipping with the pause buffers is definitely a time commitment.
At least we get to see the menu like a few times, so that's nice.
He is getting it though. It takes a while, but he'll at least not like skip these two items. Then of course he's gonna find his bow right after and probably be a little bit disappointed about that. But yeah, maybe gone.
GG's Telmiran. Oh, nice temper sword.
It's a nice pickup.
So I would assume later that Telmiran and Smercjd will go to like Ice Road cave area and clean up mire.
Mm-hmm. Hera, you mean?
Not Hera, I mean. Sorry. Ha, nice boss mode.
Oh, nice.
See, now we don't need to hammer jump.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the bow was here in desert in Agina's cave, right?
Either Agina's cave or the rock you lift in this area.
Yeah.
In Blind Sat.
Yeah.
It's one of the two things. I don't really remember where Blind Sat was, but it was like here, close by.
Yeah. All I remember is desert equal bow.
I mean, at this point, that's all we need to like remember. Well, okay, technically, well, will this count as a double dip, Smercjd, since he's going to the boss first and then have to go in again?
Nah, because the boss area is so like out of the way. Like it's not around any of the rest of the dungeon. I wouldn't count this as a double dip.
I looked at, okay, so this swamp and then it's under the rock in the area.
Right, right.
Okay, this makes sense. I bet Telmiran would have loved to have that small key to ice when he dived ice earlier. Oh, okay, so it was not under the rock. Okay, never mind. Incoming bow from to Telmiran.
I'm expecting at least one frustration slash.
I would assume so as well, to be honest. Okay, never mind.
Ooh, okay.
You can go back and beat it right now.
I mean, at this point, I'm not sure if I would. Maybe you just wait until you have go mode. Or if you maybe you wait until you have something else to do in the Maya area again.
Like the swamp small.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see if he decides to do it right away. Maybe hit the hero or something like that.
Yeah, it is hero. This makes sense. Like everything, I
Yeah.
feel like everything points towards like the Moon Pro's gonna be here at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you kind of have to be here, right? Unless I missed something.
I mean, if you wait with Pod until go mode at this point, like maybe you have Silvers at that point, making the fight just slightly faster.
Incoming Vanilla Moon Pearl, anybody?
I wouldn't be surprised at this point, honestly.
Well,
The key for Skull.
I mean, I
Okay.
guess it's good to have it whenever we. Okay, it's not.
Mhm.
It's not in here either. Where the fuck is this Moon Pearl? Is it in GT Climb?
Don't think we have enough keys for the climb to
I mean,
be.
you
in
you
play,
don't
yeah.
need you don't need any keys for the mini Helmer room,
Oh, okay.
if I remember key logic.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, with the cane, we have right side of GT open as well.
Yeah, but I would rather climb since there's a prior piece, and also Gammon is required.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just do both, right? Maybe, just maybe, we're gonna climb GT, finish Aga 2, and then find Moon Pearl on Pyramid.
Oh yeah,
That wouldn't be the logic. That wouldn't be the logic to get there, but it could still be like in that area.
I think this is GT, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it makes sense going to GT at this point. I mean,
See, this is where I would want him to go right side first, because you don't lose any keys by going right side. Like, you spend one key to get there, but then you grab one small key. So he won't be able to do right side after climbing,
unless
unless he gets another small key. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is fair as well. I guess like you like even like whenever you get a small key right to GT, you can just flute your way up.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind climbing. I just think, like, when you're here, you might as well grab as many items
Yeah.
as you can.
I feel like it's quite fun that we're like simultaneously in GT at this point.
Yeah. Finally, at the same spot. Because our runners are definitely taking, like, widely different paths in this seed so far. In the early game.
That's almost an understatement. This is definitely a close race, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's game at this point. It honestly could just be like who grabs the Moon Pearl first at this point, because it seems like Moon Pearl might be hiding the rest of the items we're looking for.
Nothing in right side GT, so right now at least, Telmiran made the right choice here with climbing instantly. But that's just like, that can change as well.
Yeah, if he never comes back for GT, then climbing was definitely, like, climbing first was definitely a time there.
We still have the big chest of GT available as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's But I think you're right though in terms of like key logic. The only one that actually is in logic right now in GT is
It's
the
climb,
the climb, and like only the first two in the climb.
yeah. The first two is definitely a logic because and then it's like something 1 key log 2 key log. I don't remember.
I think the third chest in the climb requires at least 3 keys.
That makes sense, I think. Don't quote me on that, by the way. So.
I am definitely gonna quote you on that one.
Alright, let's see. Do we have a Moon Pearl in decline? Not here, at least. So
I'm going for pyramid.
yeah. I mean, it has to be something stupid at this point, where this Moon Pearl will be. Not that it really matters, but... We haven't missed anything, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not anything like super obvious. Like what we could have missed is maybe like a connector somewhere.
Oh, I think I know which one it might be. So we have nits, right? That's like in logic. We haven't checked. There's one entrance we haven't checked that's like flipper locked. I not flipper locked.
Ice Palace.
Yeah.
True.
That might lead to somewhere very stupid. Like, that might just be... I don't really know what it could be at this point, but... Unless the C wants you to traverse TR and go to the front, because we have 4 small keys TR at this point.
Yeah. That could definitely be a thing. And that could be a connector as well, like, that we're missing.
Because we're definitely locked behind the Moon Pearl at this point.
Telmiran making some music of his own here.
He got his dick out. Oh yeah, we had this entrance as well, the Aga Tower entrance. That we can mirror and check.
Yeah. Did see that one earlier, but we didn't have any swords. He's not checking it. He's gonna check the ledge here though.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah, he remembers the entrance here as well.
Well, nothing here as well. Oh boy.
Yeah. Is he gonna bunny walk here maybe? He's gonna shake.
I think this is the spike cave for Telmiran.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which Smercjd did earlier, but so they're like tied up-ish. It's just like Smercjd haven't done Hera or Skull at this point.
Yep. And I imagine Smercjd will head over to eastern area quite soon, because that's the most dense location of items for him right now, or like entrances. He might even go there in the Dark World after clearing Agatu here and get like the Dark and the Light World at the same time.
That's something Telmiran could have done, to be honest. Check the entrances, funny what. But that could be something we need to do in the scene.
Yeah, and if that's like, you would need a connector over there, because that killing Agatu is not considered a connector. But we still have a couple of connectors we haven't checked yet that could very easily lead over there. Then we are finally heading into Eastern, so he's not going to be able to single dip this. It's going to get his lamp at least.
Okay, so Smercjd has been like bunny walking a lot in the sea, so I expect him to do it after this.
Yeah, I would imagine he heads over there. He doesn't really have that many other things to do anyway, so...
Well, he has like, he haven't done Ice Road Cave area, he haven't done
Yeah.
Eastern area, so there's a lot of things still for him.
Yeah, but he gets Eastern area by banner walking here.
So Walter, how would you feel if you play this and there's no Moon Pearl?
I would be honestly pretty content. I kind of like late Moon Pearls.
Wait a second here. Did Smercjd do the same thing and skip bunny walking for once?
Yeah,
Okay, this actually makes a lot of sense doing TR.
yeah. So he's gonna go all the way to the front here. That's gonna give him 3 chests and a new connector.
I'm just trying to think what connector we could be usable at this point, because we have seen like pretty much all of them already.
Yeah, I mean it would be somewhere in the pod area, or otherwise it would be like Vanilla Turtle Rock or Mire or Ice Palace or something like that. It could still be a couple of like entrances in like around Village of Outcasts and stuff like that we haven't been able to do as a bunny yet.
No, that's true. I think this is gonna be Ice Palace entrance from Telmiran.
Looks like it. And this is very much in logic. Ooh, unfortunate slash there for Smercjd, but just means you get to try again. Ooh, okay. That was scary.
And that's nothing.
Not even buying a shield.
Small kid GT.
Okay.
Okay, Telmiran's probably thinking here what's the next play. Is he gonna do Title Room?
Yeah, no, maybe. I think maybe he's going for Turtle Rock too.
No, this is GT again. But he
Okay.
can only do Title Room.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, this was like the whole reasoning I was talking about,
Yeah.
doing right side before climbing.
And there's Silvers. And there's
Alright.
Moon Pearl.
And there's move for a while.
And that's a Rage Slash, actually. Okay, Smercjd, what are we doing? Well,
Yeah, I think he was just he had to think a little bit on what to do next here.
I don't want to be like that, but I would totally just go through the rest and see where the main entrance is.
Yeah, he was so close. But yeah, getting the Moon Pearl opens up like pretty much the rest of the world.
Well, that's big news for Smercjd. So this definitely, I wouldn't say it turns everything around, but it gives Smercjd a little bit of advantage to be able to like clear a little bit of things.
Yeah, and Telmiran is close by it. He might be just do it right after this.
Telmiran? Ah?
Yeah, he was thinking about it, but I think he was just thinking about what he had left and realized, or maybe he just double checked where Turtle Rock was.
To be honest, the stuff Smercjd is doing now, except like he will be able to pick up Smith and such, like Telmiran already bunny walked here, so Dead Rock, please.
I feel like every time I watch Telmiran, he always gets Dead Rock.
That's the story of Telmiran's life.
Yeah.
I think for next league or whatever, I'm gonna make this like I'm gonna make his logo profile picture Dead Rock.
I mean, I'd rather be dead rocked in Link to the Past than being dead rocked in real life, so.
You have a valid point there.
Oh, Smercjd. Yeah, he didn't check this before. Mr. Meyer, small key. We could full clear Mr. Meyer in logic now.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big option.
Oh yeah, we can do the thing here. You can go down to Dark Shopping Mall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably gonna combine that with Hera.
Yeah, he hasn't even seen Hero until now, so... This is the unexplored territory for Smercjd.
I think at this point, like, you focus on the dungeons you can do, right? And then as soon as you don't have any dungeons you can full clear, then it's just like check everything else.
Yeah, I would be line dungeons at this
Because
point.
we're like pretty close to go mode.
Oh, there's a thing here called Lace Bridge. Castle Tower Small, okay.
Hell yeah.
Bombos. We don't need bombos anymore, but thank you.
No, we're just one castle tower small key and finding the entrance away from being able to get a small key from beating Aga.
Another small but there's one. Okay, never mind. So, okay, dude. Okay, so we can actually do Swamp as well now?
Yep, Swamp, Mire.
That's it at the moment.
Yeah, and then Smercjd could also get Skullwoods.
If he does Hera
And then
Basement,
Hera.
if he does Hera Basement, which I hopefully he does, he will get Desert Palace big as well.
Yeah. I think we're like one dungeon away from go mode right now. With combined knowledge here.
Swamp, Skull, that's 2. That would be put him at 6. Mire would be 7.
Mm-hmm. Desert.
Desert would be 8. Did I say Hera? Oh, it's Hera, Desert. That's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp, Skull would be 8. And 9. Yeah, we're missing 1.
Yeah. So we need like a big key for... What we're
Eastern.
missing is big key for Eastern,
Or
big key for Thieves Town, or Ice Rod, and big key for Turtle Rock. Alright, Telmiran, you think he's gonna head into Skullwoods first?
I would do it mostly because we have the big key, but...
Or maybe this is my... Yeah, this is my year, I think. This would probably be my first play into Dark World.
Well, now the question is, will Smercjd do the basement?
Yeah, I mean, just getting... Yeah... Looks like he's skipping it for now.
So here's the thing. I don't think he's gonna do it, because you do it the first time here. Because
Yeah, I was about to say, after just getting Moon Pearl, he probably skips it.
Because here's the thing, when you're done here, you're probably going back into Dark World portal, and you head straight to the other entrances you haven't been to.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be a Monk S moment for Smercjd.
Yeah, this would make him have to find one more of those other dungeons we were talking about. Like, instead of just finding Eastern Big Key, he might need like a Thieves Town as well.
I think that's like the fun part with this mode, that you can end up with like different go modes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really cool part of this game mode.
Alright, so Smercjd gets his 5th crystal, Jesus Christ, Triforce piece, and Telmiran is on his path to his 7th. So there's a well, Telmiran can get Pod right now as well.
Yeah.
So that would put him at 8. And then he needs to find his way to, okay, Smercjd might be in a...
Yeah, he's probably gonna skip that big key, so he's gonna have to find another one.
I can't see him go in now. I just can't see it. Yeah, this is gonna be unfortunate for Smercjd. Unless he gets super lucky with the other keys. So it might work out in the end, but right now, with the knowledge we have, this is not that good for Smercjd.
Yeah, the best thing for like Smerc would be if like say Eastern and Feast Town Big Keys are in like the same dungeon or something like that.
Yeah. Nothing in Meyer so far, which I'm not too surprised with.
This is kind of one of the worst parts of getting Moonpearl late is that if you get Moonpearl super late, odds are that you got a lot of good stuff before that. So then all of a sudden you have like a big area opening up, but then only looking for like 2 or 3 things.
I think if I'm Smerc here, I would probably just mirror and just go straight for Swamp. You just beeline the hell out of Swamp.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, look at that ether.
Maybe you check like Meyer entrance on the way to Swamp or something like that.
Yeah, I think there's at least one item cave out there still, maybe, potentially. I don't think so.
It looks like Smerc is going for that play.
I mean, it makes sense doing this right now.
Oh, he's gonna lose hearts here. Oh, never mind. He kills the bird.
And just a reminder that whoever wins goes to brackets. There's like nothing like this is the last game in their group, so everything comes down to the result of Smercjd and Telmiran. We already have Killer App, that is the group winner. That's in the brackets already.
Right, so we had pretty much nothing in Meyer, right?
I don't think we found anything except Cape, and Cape doesn't do anything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're Telmiran here, where do you go from after doing all of this, to be honest?
I think he's close enough that he's gonna check out like Skullwoods and Village of Outcast area. Maybe he goes for a Graveyard Ledge first here.
Nope, we're skipping Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, I think Skullwoods is probably pretty high on his agenda, just because like you get items from there, and you have like the big key already.
Yeah. I wonder if Smercjd is gonna skip left side swamp at this point.
I think
Nope.
skipping left side is a lot more sketch than skipping Hera. Hera made sense because that was open for a long time and he just got Moon Pro. But he just found like the small key for this place. So this is like something that he might feel like is an advantage. Like Hera, it made a lot more sense to skip because he figured that Telmiran has had that for a long time already.
Yeah. It was just more the way he routed. It was like, it looked more like he was gonna like skip left side swamp first. Hey, look at that, we tell Mario, GG's.
It's a spooky Halloween themed hotel, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Happy Halloween. Well, let's see if there's any... Okay, left side swamp has GT small. So nothing is left side swamp, so you could technically skip it and not get punished.
Yeah.
But then again, that, like you said, it would be super sketchy to do it. Oh, big key to... Oh, thieves down.
Oh, okay. That's big. I mean, not only literally a big key, but it's a big find.
So that puts... Like, Telmiran can get number 8 and number 9 now, so he's missing 1. And that would be Swamp Small.
Yeah, we're in no mode at this point.
Yeah. I think the question is just like, where do Telmiran get? Like that. Like he's probably just gonna do Thieves Town right here, right?
Yeah.
Nothing in Swamp so far. I mean, nothing at all, because we just try for
yeah.
So in a good world, Telmiran finds Eastern Pass Big right here, right?
And then he can skip Swamp, yeah. Yeah, Smerc at this point has definitely a race against the clock right now. Because as soon as Telmiran heads over to Dark Shopping Mall, that is gonna like put Telmiran in go mode.
Yeah.
So Smerc needs to not only catch up in a few Triforce pieces, but also, you know, find 2 keys. He needs to go to Skullwoods to grab that Thieves Town big key, but then he also needs the Eastern big key. Unless he finds like both Turt Rock big key and Ice Rod in another location. So Desert Palace big key is in the Hera basement, which Smerc skipped because he just got like super late Moon Pearl. And Hera was readily available like before the Moon Pearl.
That's a small key to Castle Tower.
I mean, we're not gonna do both of those checks, or like we're not gonna kill Aga because it's just a small key behind him. But I definitely expect Telmiran to check the 2 chests if he finds Aga Tower here.
Well, Smerc is on his right path to at least 1 big key. If he goes to like to Skullwoods, of course.
Mm-hmm. Check Outcast first and then probably head north.
So right now it's definitely Telmiran's race at the moment, but things can switch because it all comes down to when Telmiran decides to go to Dark Shopping Mall. But
yeah,
we also have that info right now that's quite crucial about the Desert Pass Big.
Telmiran's routing since getting the Moon Pearl has been pretty clear. He's going for dungeons first if he can, and if not, he's going for locations where he knows there's items. So that puts him. Ice Rod. Okay, that is good. That's good for Smerc. That gives him 1 more out if he finds. Now he has 2 big keys he can find instead of just 1.
Things about to get spicy.
But yeah, with Telmiran's routing choice right now, he's going for items over entrances, which it's good for Smerc. But as soon as Telmiran starts to run out of item locations, then he's probably gonna go for entrances, and Dark Shopping Mall is definitely one of those more concentrated areas he has left.
I kind of expect him to almost do it right now. Like, you go and grab your portal.
Yeah, or maybe he goes, like, it would be that or like Village of Outcasts that has the most entrances for him at the moment.
Again.
Okay, yeah, he can do right side, and he has 1 item on the left side left.
And the big chest.
And the big chest, yeah.
So this is actually good for Smerc at the moment, depending. If Smerc decides to go the quote-unquote correct way.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is, by the way, a Dark Cross for Smerc.
Yeah. Yeah, he skipped that early.
To be honest, this is quite fast, to be honest. Like GT or like right side is not that slow, to be honest. So you don't really lose that much time here anyways.
Would you go to the big chest from here or the left side? Because you are going most likely left side to check the double 5-bar room as well. I think this.
I think it's faster, right?
This way would be faster.
Yeah.
And he did switch to blue cane, so.
Yeah, he's definitely doing big shots here.
But actually, if he goes this way, he won't be able to check double 5-bar room because he's gonna spend his key here.
Yeah, well, fuck double fireball.
Yeah. I mean, it requires 4 keys, I'm pretty sure, in terms of logic.
That's
but then again, who plays entrance to play it logically, right? Yeah. Imagine an entrance race where you were not allowed to sequence break.
I think there's been people that at least played. I don't think they're raced, but that they have at least played based by logic.
Oof. That sounds more spooky than Halloween, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it myself. Where's Telmiran go? You don't have a small key, my friend.
Yeah, he just realized.
Maybe he heard me now. Okay, what's on ped? Blue boomerang! We have to pull ped now.
I don't know, we already took care of ice armors.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Right, so Telmiran probably checking all of the locations that Smercjd did here in Outcast. You think he goes for the Smith as well?
I mean, I would check for entrances, not Smith, to be honest. I would just check entrances.
But if you're one item from Go mode, at least you can pick up the Smith, right? You don't have to deliver him right away.
Where was the Smith?
I don't remember where the house was.
It's in Minimum, okay. I just remember.
Okay.
Alright, so right now we have the situation that Smercjd is missing Desert Pulse Big in Hera Basement. And Telmiran is missing, like he's literally one item away from Go mode. And that Go mode is on Laser Bridge that is in Dark Shopping Mall. And that's Swamp Mall.
Yep. And now with Smercjd picking up that big key for Thieves Town, no, Smercjd is only one item from Go mode as well.
Yeah.
But the big difference is we don't know where those last 2 big keys are that he's missing compared to the big key for Desert. Because we can pretty much write off a big key for Desert for Smercjd. He's not going back for that one.
I would be very surprised if he did. Like seriously, he doesn't have like a real like when would he like ever route that in? Like there's no point.
Yeah.
Like he haven't even done Skull Woods, which is its flute spot 5, so he hasn't been in that area.
That's a fair point. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the like East Dark World yet, like pod area, stuff like that.
Nope. So Smercjd is right now looking for Skull Woods as well. Skull Woods back. Oh, that's a big key. That's Eastern.
Ooh, oh, no. And Eastern's right here as well.
That's Go mode for Telmiran.
Yeah.
How did Smercjd not do this at all?
No, he only did like Outcast and then he left.
Jesus. Alright, so Telmiran's just gonna head to the boss here, and then he's gonna head straight to pod.
Yep. And Agate 2 already completed as well. Because Ganon is vanilla.
That's unfortunate for Smercjd with the way he routed now in the Village of Outcast. Because he could have had that big key and also been Go mode.
Yeah.
But he's also a few Triforce pieces behind anyways.
Yeah, even if Smirk were to find that big key, like he would still not be in go mode because he doesn't know where Skullwoods is yet.
Oh yeah, right,
Like,
right.
He would have been in go mode, but he would have had to like find Skullwoods. But he has the opportunity to check any location at this point.
So I don't want to say too much, but I mean, I feel like you in Telmiran's position he's in right now, he can't really lose this one.
Yeah, I'd be highly surprised.
It would take like a big meltdown or something. Computer dies or.
Yeah, Telmira wouldn't need like a nuclear level meltdown for this to go wrong right now, I think.
Alright, so Telmiran got his 9th try for speed. Why do I want to say crystal all the time? Jesus.
I mean, it would be nice if you had nine crystals, right?
Crystal hunt instead of try for hunt?
Yeah. It's pretty much like bosses instead of crystals, right?
Yeah. Did Smercjd just like skip everything in Mire? Just open this stuff on the way?
I mean, I'm not sure, but it would make sense to go to the boss first. Just pick up the stuff on the way if you're one item from go mode.
I mean, to be fair, he's been pretty aggressive the whole seed. Like, with how he's been routing as well. Like, all the bunny walking and skipping CAC for like 4 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Smercjd is, what did we say? Like, one item away from go mode?
Yep.
Would you skip everything else in Mire and just like, I don't know, fuck around?
Probably not, but like I wouldn't. But Smirk, you never know with Smirk.
I think that's the most fun part with this race in general, that you never know what Smercjd will do next.
Yeah, I think I spent like 50 minutes predicting what I thought Smercjd would do, and then I just spent 1 hour just enjoying the race instead, seeing. Just let him do his thing, you know. But yeah, I think overall, like both runners took quite different paths, but they got actually Moon Pearl pretty similar time-wise.
Yeah, Smercjd was the first one, even though it might not have looked like he would be the first one at one point.
Yeah, Smirk had like 2 things left when he got the Moon Pearl, and unfortunately he actually went for the correct call. Had he gone to Hera before getting the Moon Pearl, then he definitely would have picked up that big key.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that swing Telmiran's way because of the whole Desert Palace big key situation, is that Telmiran was probably a little bit more conservative in the beginning and played a little bit more safe. And that's why he got that big key, because he played a little bit safer instead of hunting like dark bunny walking and stuff like that.
And hey, look at this, 1 hour, almost 53 minutes. We finally get to see pod area.
And we're not gonna see anything.
Yeah, only on the way to Ganon.
Who even needs to check pod area anyways? It's stupid. Maybe that's the area where the TR big key is.
Definitely would not surprise me at this point.
Or it's just like one of the tablets, since we know where the book was. Alright, we're dropping down to Ganon.
Oh, nice spin there. Unfortunately, he didn't get the second double spin in fast enough. But this is a really good position to have Ganon in. Makes phase 2 quite free.
It's like the dream scenario to get Ganon always standing up there, but it's like... you just never get it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I dream about that quite often. I want the blue pig in the corner of my room as well.
Would be a fitting Halloween decoration, to be honest. Oh no, silver is my one true weakness.
It's not every day you get silvers and Mån Pärlan at the same place, you know?
Nej, det är fan sant alltså. Well, get your GGs in chat to Telmiran that will be going to the brackets. Is this fanfare can stop? GGs to Telmiran. And I think, based on that pause, that we have a forfeit from Smercjd. Let's see if we can get the runners in for an interview. Alright, trying to get them in for an interview. But get your GGs in chat for Smercjd as well. It did one hell of a job.
Yeah, it was a fun race to watch.
We are joined by our today's winner, Telmiran. GGs.
Yo, GG's.
So, how does it feel now that you're advancing to what is it called now? Brackets.
It feels good, of course. Always fun to make it through. This was a big race as well, and fun to do it against Smercjd, a close friend. So it's nice. It was nerve-wracking, but hey, that's what racing is about.
Yeah, how does it feel to get like pretty much every item in the game early, except for Moonpearl?
It felt good. Except that Moonpearl, I was really worried I had skipped something or had mismarked something and all that. That's why I did some weird checks there before I found it, because I just realized I could go there to the TR front.
We're also joined by Smercjd. GG's, buddy.
Braspil till Telmiran. Did I say it right?
Yeah. Grattis till dig också, Smercjd.
Tack så mycket.
Thank you. Tack så mycket för att ni Restreamer and Commentator. I don't know if you can understand that, but thank you guys.
You're scary good at this.
I feel like you guys are just saying that. I feel
I legit know people who lived in Sweden for like 10 years that speak worse Swedish than you.
Oh, that's so sweet. But big GG's to Telmiran. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Moving on to brackets. Well done.
Ooh, Thank you.
So, Smirk, how did it feel? I have to ask you. So you did CAC after like 48 minutes. What was
I knew
like?
you were gonna ask that question.
So how did it feel to get your boots after like 50 minutes?
It felt pretty condemning, not gonna lie. I was like, wow, these were just here the whole time. Okay. So I tried, like, I don't try to skip CAC. I'm not like a dedicated CAC skipper or anything like that, but like the connectors this time around just kept me going. So like I saved and quit to Sanctuary and I went down, right? And that's when I found Hyrule Castle. And I was like, okay, I'll do Hyrule Castle. I think I already had the Hyrule Castle small, so I was like, I'll do this. Makes sense. And I'll check the connectors. Because I already had mirror, it took me to the mountain, so I mirrored over there, had hookshot, followed all of that stuff, and like, I was like, okay, let's go back to CAC. But then I just kept finding connectors and more connectors and more connectors that kept taking me to more interesting places. So I was like, fine, I'll just keep going. I don't even know if I ever actually walked to CAC officially because I eventually found a connector, I think it was Desert, that took me out into Kakariko, and that's when I finally did CAC. And I was like, oh, okay, here's the boots. Oh well.
Yeah, I think like at the beginning, every like connector and stuff like that you found to get you to other places made a lot of sense to skip CAC. I think the part when our heads actually started to explode, where when you like walked past it in the dark world for the mirror spots, or like you found a couple of connectors to CAC as well earlier, but then like decided to skip it for a bit longer. But it was definitely like it made a lot more like it made sense in the way you read it. I think it just made it a little bit more funny because we knew what was there.
Where the boots were, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was going through Village of Outcasts with the mirror in hand, the plan was to go down to the bottom and check the, like, the race game area and stuff like that first, and then go up, right? And I wanted to be like clear, like complete about checking it, so I didn't want to like leave things behind in case the Moon Pearl was really weird. Which, to be fair, it was really weird. But like, so I can't remember which it was. Paradox Cave. That's what was the final straw that took me away. Because right after K45, I was like, okay, after K45, I'm staying in the light world, gonna do the shovel and head into Kakariko, right? And then K45 happened to be Paradox Cave. And of course, I decide to take Paradox Cave bottom instead of top first, because top was also in Kakariko. But I went bottom, and bottom went to, I think it was TR Ledge or something like that, and there were interesting things up there, and I don't know. It just it just kept going crazy. So
I'd say
that's what happened.
It was very interesting to see how you guys routed. I think that like pretty much the only time you were like synced up in the end was when you guys got like, I think you were like in GT at the same time, and then you got Moon Pearl like maybe a minute and a half like earlier than Telmiran, but you were pretty synced up during that period. But otherwise, you were like all over the place, both of you.
That's awesome. I think that makes it a fun experience to watch, like super diverging routes.
And
go ahead, Walter.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's like one of the kind of like fun parts of entrance is that like no seed is the same. Like in a normal seed, you open like you would just most of the times route it the same way, but this like you have to think on the fly a lot in this game mode.
Yeah, speaking of thinking on the fly, stupid Ice Palace. I'm still learning Ice Palace. I can't so I went in there, I was like, okay, I feel comfortable I can beat Cold Stare. And then I was like, oh wait, I don't have Cane of Samaria, so I can't Icebreaker. And I don't have a sword yet. So this bomb jump, I can't do the bomb jump without like lining up with the sword. So I tried a few times, but then my health was getting low. I don't think I had bottles yet. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just do it without the switch. And then got lost and had to mirror out and do it over again because I was like, I don't know how to do it without the sword. Thankfully, there was a sword in Ice Palace, but
Mhm.
only after I had to skip doing the bomb jump. So, so that was fun. But yeah, we talked about where the things were after the race, since the 10-minute delay. So Telmiran and I talked a little bit about where, because like the point where I was at, I was in Thieves Town. I needed to find any of the big keys, either Eastern, Desert, or Turtle Rock. And
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that the one thing that I did skip, like hard skip, was Hera Basement, and that was one of the big keys. So
Yeah, I think it makes sense that you skipped it because you did it right after getting Moon Pearl, right? Like if you did it
yeah,
before Moon Pearl, then you most likely would have checked it, right?
absolutely. Yeah, I always check Hera Basement like if I find it early, and it was, to be fair, available pretty early, but yeah, it was so late. I already felt really behind, so I was like, you know what? I could skip this one thing. It wouldn't have saved me, don't get me wrong, um, but it is funny that it definitely was something.
I think I got a bit a bit lucky with that big as well because I went to the Ice Road Cave area without a glove, and then I found a glove straight after and just ran back. So if I wouldn't have done that, I would probably have skipped Terror Basement as well if I went there later.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, Dad, did you like me doing the dam to the hobo early?
Sure did. Loved every second of it. You made me proud.
Hey, I got a glove out of it, so that was cool.
Yeah, we were like a little bit so like me and Walter were talked about it, and we were like that could take a while until Telmiran gets that glove, but it didn't take that long in the end. But it could definitely
Yep.
be in one of those nasty glove spots.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, that was really fun. This is officially me out of the main tournament of 2024, but I have had an incredible experience. I was really fortunate to be placed in this group. Every single member of this group has been wonderful. Telmiran, I mean, we all know Telmiran, so we all know he's wonderful, but Katose and Killer App were also extremely cool people. And thank you once again, Nilson Alex, for just being a huge part of the restreaming and putting these together for us to see. And Walter, thanks for hopping in to do commentary. Um, but yeah, GG's again to Telmiran, and I can't wait to cheer for him moving forward into brackets.
Thank you, Smercjd, and GG's to you as well.
GG's to Smirk. Telmiran, do you have any final words as well before we wrap things up?
Yeah, thanks for the restream. It's always fun. I might check back the race, I guess. And yeah, GG's to Smercjd and to Kotos and Killer App. It was a fun group, and I'll do my best in brackets. See if I can make it a few rounds at least in it.
Good luck to you, Telmiran. GG's. Walter, thank you so much for joining me on commentary today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, and GG's to both our runners, and good luck, Telmiran, in the brackets.
Thank you.
All right, well, go and follow the runners. Links are in chat if you don't follow them already. I would gotta say thank you guys for watching, and I don't know if I'm gonna restream anything coming up, but let's send you guys over to somebody else. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. GG's to all the runners and to the people being here. And until next time, peace out, take it easy, and stay safe out there. Bye bye.